What's up, everybody? Welcome to another evening night talk with Jay. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I keep it simple. It's night, we talking, and it's me. So I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I got a couple funny little posts and a couple funny little stories, and also some scary stuff I want to tell you. Scary because it's real. And of course, I'm gonna make this a live call-in show. You're more than welcome. Come on up. Bring on up. Let's chop it up. Sheena, I appreciate you. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. My sister Whitney, I appreciate you. I hope we keep you up for a while. I know you're a busy woman, hard-working woman, so it's not that if you all are looking and think maybe she may fall asleep out of boredom. She's a hard-working lady, okay? Anyway, let's get into it. Osborne, what's up, brother? Let me go ahead and I'll put the link up right away, and we can get it started. And we'll see how the night goes. Now, I do got something that I wanna bring to you guys' awareness, and you let me know what you think about this and what this may mean. So, everybody, of course, has heard of Bill Gates, right? We all know who Bill Gates is, and we know he's the computer guy, right? Okay. Well, we got something else now. Hold on, I'm trying to pull this info up. I don't know. I had it right here, loaded up, and of course, now I don't see it. All right, this is definitely not where I was trying to go. They done took me down already. Conspiracy, they got me, guys, before I even got started. Let's see. All right, here we go. So I'll share the screen and show you guys. So did you know that Bill Gates is now the largest owner of farmland? Bill Gates owns more farmland as a private person than anybody else in the country. Now, some people may say, oh, well, what does that mean? Well, you can see, and I'll show you in a second what that could mean. Bill and Melinda Gates, they own 250,000 acres of farmland. The next people underneath them own 500,000 acres less. I mean, not 500,000, well, 500,000, 50,000 acres less. And then you see the rest of the family. So by far, 242,000 acres is more than anybody else. Now you're saying, I didn't know that. Why is Bill Gates possibly buying farmland? Well, it's not possibly. He is buying farmland. Which that's why I don't say some things are conspiracies, because they actually doing it. It's not a conspiracy. This is where he owns the farmland. Washington, 16,000, California, 4.5. He owns 47,000 acres in Arkansas and 69,000 acres of farmland in Louisiana. That's a lot of land. A lot of places they produce a lot of soy and different stuff. There's also he owns 268,000 acres total, but 242,000 of those acres is farmland. Now you think, why would the computer guy want to get into farmland? Why would he do that? Plus, he already got enough money. What is this going on? It's a lot of stuff going on, actually. I mean, they have, if you don't know, you might want to check into the seed bank, the seed vault that he had built. And they got seeds, all the seeds from everything stored. I believe it's in Greenland, underground in the snow. That's something else too. But, with this farmland, you'll see what you could do with it in some of these places. Now, this farmland, they're America's largest private farmland owners, and what they're doing with some land in some places could be weird. So I'll show you this. Now let's see what they say right here. I don't know what this is say, but let's see. Why do they own so much? According to their website, we invest in this sector because economic growth that focuses on agriculture, increases the incomes of smallholder farmers, is effective in reducing poverty. I don't know about that. Will owning farms reduce poverty? I mean, if he want to reduce poverty, he got so much money, he could start doing all kind of things to reduce poverty other than buying farmland. They can invest in the poor areas. Education system would be a better start to reduce poverty, in my opinion, than making people farmers. But anyway, let's see. This is something that's happening now called human compost. Human composting. And where they turn in your body into compost, into some soil. And the first place opening up with the soil is in Washington, where he owns a lot of land. Who knows what could be happening with that? Seattle, Washington. First ever human compost site will open in 2021. Would you guys want to be turned into dirt? Now, in a way, I kind of like this idea because it say in the Bible, you're supposed to go from the dust you came, from the dust you return. But they turning this into soil, and then what are they doing with this? Are they planting food in it? Now people may think, well, what's that? That's good. I'm now being part of the circle of life. But food takes nutrients from the soil. Are you eating a half-ass person, or are you eating a half-ass? That was a joke. Anyway, I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. Now, one thing about this that is interesting is that after you have been turned into compost, your family can come pick your dirty ass up, bag of dirt, because that's what you will be, and then like sprinkle you in the backyard or plant stuff in you. I don't know, man. This is something. And they say in just 30 days of microbial activity, the body breaks down into soil in just 30 days. They said in like 2 months, you'll be just dirt with the way they have it. Recompose is the name of the place doing it. Recompose. Human composting consumes just 1/8 of the energy required for cremation. The human composting process generates around a cubic yard. So you got a whole complete yard of soil from the human body, and you can choose to keep the soil, or they could use it to help reforest land in southern Washington. Reforest. So the forests don't have no more dirt. I don't know what that meant. But this is something that I came across that was a little weird. And I don't know, maybe I could be. Now, this is not proven, but it's got me starting to wonder. And the way things is going and the way people are going, everybody don't want to eat no more meat. For those who don't know, at one point in time, from 1996 to about 2006, 2007, I didn't eat any red meat or pork at all. No beef, no pork or anything. Now I did eat chicken and fish, tried to live a lot healthier. I never really went full vegan or vegetarian, but I was trying to live a little healthier. Now, what made me want to do it at the time was around 96. That mad cow disease broke out. People were getting sick. You might go and get you a burger from Burger King. Next thing you know, you sick. So then also it was a healthier, way to live a little bit more. So eventually I did change because of when I moved, I didn't have the same access to stuff. Things were more expensive and I caved in. I gave up. So that's the truth of the matter. But the way the world is going, the way things is happening, it gets scary because, movies, you guys should look up predictive programming. It's not a coincidence. A lot of stuff that you may see in a movie then happens later in the future or something. And who knows what in the world may happen. I forgot to give this a rating. Part of the problem I'm gonna give it a 7 is because I didn't see it when it was new. You always should see a movie close to when it's new so you can catch it in its original time. This came out before I was born. I did see it in the early 80s, but I was still a kid and it scared the hell out of me. But I didn't quite grasp the concept. Now I understand it way more, but so much time has passed that it looks horrible, the images and things. But this movie is about the future. Now, it's next year, actually. I ain't plan on seeing that, actually, but next year. Damn, I ain't expect to see that one. Just tripped me out. Because this movie was made in, 1973. How in the world did they predict by 2022 the world would be in the damn near in the situation we in? And basically people are having problems with the world and the world is kind of in chaos. It's a food shortage and people are fed with these crackers. The name of the crackers was Soylent Green. And I mean, it's an old movie, so I'm about to spoil it. But it's still worth watching. And at the end, they realize that those crackers were made out of people and that they were letting people die and harvesting people just to make those crackers and feed it to people. And Charlton Heston, old Charlie told him, it's oil and ingredients, people. See if I can play this. I've seen other people play stuff. They don't never let me play stuff, but it's all good. Let's see if I can play this, and I'll let y'all see this trailer. Hey, if you're watching on the replay and you're not seeing the trailer, that's because I had a copyright issue and I had to block it. So, hey, you got to catch it live, or you can watch it on your own. Let's see.
What is the secret of Soylent Green?
Nah, I'm not going to play this trailer because it's 3 minutes long.
City, in the year 2022. Nothing runs anymore. Nothing works. But the people are the same. And the people will do anything to get what they need.
This is the police.
What they need most is Soylent Green.
The supply of Soylent Green has been exhausted.
And see, I'm going to show y'all something that's really creepy.
Is the secret of Soylent.
These special effects is horrible.
Detective Sergeant Thorne. He has a 2-year backlog of unsolved murders. Now he's on a case that must be solved. Saul Roth, Thorne's private library.
Hey, Saul.
A living.
Let me skip to some of this other part.
You will find out why Soylent Green means life.
Look at this
You
damn.
will find out why Soylent Green means death.
We gotta stop him. Somehow.
Is the secret love.
All right, so that wasn't okay. What is the secret? But hey, that's a crazy movie, man. And you know what's crazy is that if you go right here and you type in Soylent Green, there goes Soylent Green is people. That's the famous thing he said. But if you type in Soylent Green, you can actually go buy it. It's a company. Oh, it's not called Soylent with the Y. Let me see where it is. It's spelled different. That damn sure ain't it. But I'll pull it up in a second. And you'll see definitely. Let me see. Soylent Green. I think it's Lent. Well, let me see. Product. Soylent. There you go. They actually made this. You can buy it on Amazon. It's called meal replacements. Soylent meal replacements. Let us take a few things off your plate, like food. Well, let me take that off your plate. You can they actually made this. It's real. So when the movie came out, it wasn't real. Now, it's not supposed to be people in it. I will hope not. But it's a meal replacement. Who knows? What they now, of course, I would like to think that if they were putting people in it today, we would be able to stop it, monitor it. That ain't the case. But why would you even make this company? Name it this and do that. I mean, I guess it's got brand recognition, but is that the brand recognition you want? I don't know. All right, I got my sister over here, Tamika. What's good, girl?
Hey, hi everybody.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What you think about this so far?
You know what, Jay? I just popped on, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about that meal in a pouch thing?
Right.
I mean, you know,
Would you?
No. Hell no.
There's a lot going on, man. But
No, I would.
Yeah, so this right here, she's saying in regards to what I was saying about predictive programming, that they want to warm people up. So before you got on, I was talking about not just this Soylent thing, but about people getting turned into compost when they die, get buried, and they'll turn you into dirt right here. And then, you know, you could take the bag of dirt and throw you in the backyard and plant some stuff out of you or whatever. Would you be interested in that?
No. No, I would not want to be turned into dirt and replanted. I want to be reincarnated. I want to come back as something. I don't want to come back as no damn tree. Because trees,
but that's coming back as something.
No, like an animal or something like that. A duck, or fish, or something.
Be some bugs.
Something.
Feed the bugs.
No.
See, this is now legal in Washington. Composting of human bodies now legal in Washington State. They can put you in this little tube. I don't know. I kind of like the idea in a way, but then I kind of don't like what they could do with this right here. And what does that really mean?
They
And
can tell you they gonna make a tree out of you, but flush your ass down the toilet. Like, no, no.
they could plant some weed in you. Be like, boy, that Jay was fire, boy. Hey, he was on one when he was alive, and he's
The only
still
one
up
that.
to it. He's still on one. I'm on it too now. I'm on it too. Hey, thanks, brother. You've been providing the labs all your life.
Oh man. Oh, man.
So hey, who knows, man?
Whitney, I'm sorry, girl.
All right, let me see. I got another video I'm gonna play now. Something a little different, funny video. I had one I forgot to play the other night. Let me see. Yeah, I have it at. Let me pull it on up. I'm trying to. So speaking of funerals, all right. I might as well play this one. This is a perfect segue. So we talking about how people getting composted. All right. Now, what if you went to your funeral and it was a half-ass funeral and this is what happened? You ready? You there?
All yeah, right. I'm here.
So what if you went to your mama's funeral and they just dropped her? The damn equipment broke. Dropped your mama in the damn hole. Traumatized the whole
suing everybody. I'm suing everybody.
Your mama hanging out.
Right.
The arm hanging out the damn casket. One more time. Bloop. They done traumatized the whole damn place. Talking about pain and suffering.
Ain't no pain and suffering. If y'all don't get my mama about that dirt and
boy,
put her back.
Somebody sounded like they fell in the damn hole. Hey, she dead. She didn't feel it.
Hey,
hey, like your mama got hurt. You tripping. Okay? You tripping. She was going in the hole in the damn way. What's the problem? It just went a little faster. That's all.
No, I can't. I can't.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, that is something right there. I have a problem. You didn't messed up. Maybe I should have let her turn into a bag of dirt. Y'all dropped it in the dirt. I did see it. They was dancing with him or something. Oh no, the guy sitting in the chair. He was playing PlayStation or something. Talking about we buried him playing PlayStation because that was his favorite thing. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, Whitney, you got a point, which could be part of the problem with why we got problems too. Food, animal manure is used to help, and they carcasses as well. You're right. I'm glad you said that because that people that do the recompose, part of their thing was they showed a cow that had been turned into dirt. And that's why they started doing it. They had 6 people volunteer and they did it to them. And that's how they realized they could do it. It's a little weird though, still in a way.
It sounds weird.
Yeah. When Jesus say all rise, you gonna be little dirty mug, little swamp thing, little duty booty in this mug trying to rise, a dirt boy. I don't know. Stony Rock got a point. They can hide a murder. Your body will be gone in a month. You won't be able to get no type of trail, no clue. Just gone without a trace.
So is that what happened to Jimmy Hoffa?
Jimmy Hoffa's in the Dan Ryan. They buried him in concrete. Yeah, you ain't gonna never find old Jimmy. Jim gone, baby.
Oh, wow.
The Jim is gone. Let me see. I had a couple different things. I'm trying to find a couple of these stories right here. Let me see this other one right here. I got. So y'all, I don't exactly agree with this, but that My Pillow guy, I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, and I got another story I want to talk about the police too.
What they done did now?
They going through some things actually on this time. And somebody actually messaged me on Facebook about it, but coincidentally I already had the story and was gonna bring it up. So,
Wow.
but this right here is the My Pillow guy. Now, hey, he does say a lot of stuff that's not accurate, and I don't agree with social media censoring people, because if they do it to them, they could do it to anybody. But at the same time, when you got millions of people listening to you, you do need to be careful what you say, because like if people like him or Trump, for example, say they don't believe in masks, you could possibly influence 10% of them, to say the least. 10% out of a million, 100,000 people ain't wearing a mask now.
Right.
You know, or whatever. Not to say I agree with everything they say, but I think wearing a mask is one of the least things you could do, and it doesn't harm you. I would rather wear the mask right now than take, you know, the vax. Because we don't, I know what a mask is going to do and not going to do, and I can take it off. Once you stick me with that, it's stuck in me, and I don't know what's going to happen yet.
Right.
So it's not that I don't believe in it, is that I don't know enough about it.
Right.
Anyway, here go My Pillow. And another thing that's messed up is now they taking this product out of stores, which
why?
Because he's a big Trump supporter.
Oh.
But still, that doesn't let this product be taken out of stores because people don't want to buy it. Don't do it because you mad at him or don't agree with him.
That's crazy.
I think so too.
Y'all better get that pillow.
We're heading off for this week, this historical week. I'm actually going to be meeting with General Flynn, Sidney Powell, everybody on my team. A lot of stuff going on that I can't say. All I want to do is give everybody confidence that Donald Trump's going to be your president for the next 4 years. All this, they're very much afraid all the evidence that I know is there is going to come out this week. And everybody praying for protection for everybody that's standing up to these guys for our country. This is the only time we have in history to beat these guys, to suppress the evil and beat the evil.
Why is they got each side called other side evil?
It's a blessing. That's
too polarizing.
We're on election night that that Donald Trump got so many votes that actually broke the algorithms of the machines. This is all going to be revealed. If that hadn't happened, if all of you hadn't voted in our country, if we hadn't all voted because of this great president, those algorithms would not have broke, and we wouldn't be sitting here talking right now. We would all went to bed. They would have been over in the morning. And but because
first off, let me just stop right here. He don't know what the hell an algorithm is.
Bless his little heart, is all I can say.
Right. First of all, an algorithm is not going to break. And if it did, which it can't, but if it did, that would have nothing to do with people voting. Algorithms is a word that's basically a computer program. And they, like, for example, YouTube made computer programs so that if people continue to watch your video for long periods of time, then they'll recommend it. If people click the thumbs up, they'll recommend it even more. If people, this and that, they'll recommend. So if certain things happen, then the computer will automatically do a process. That's what the algorithm is. If certain words are said or certain things are typed or did, then it'll do a process, whether recommend, not recommend, whatever the process they programmed it to do, that's what will happen. For him to say, because people voted, it broke the algorithm, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Nope. I think his pillow too soft.
Well, I don't know if y'all say, let me go back here, but you know that he used to be a crackhead.
Really?
Oh yeah, he said it. He was a crackhead,
Oh, okay.
and then he became a pillow salesman. So Whitney said the pillows suck anyway. I never looked. I mean, I never used one of his pillows or felt them, so I don't know. But yeah, he definitely is a liar. He said Jay the Pillow Man's a liar. Heck yeah, he's a liar.
He got 6 million more votes than what they expected, which is close to 80 million. And this will all come out. Biden only got 68 million, if that. I mean, they're going to see all these things. I'm heading out now from Minnesota, and I'm going to keep you all updated. We're actually going to do a filming. I'm going to get something filmed when we're presenting all the evidence so that you all can see this. I want America to see what I've seen, all the evidence, because this isn't something.
So far, we ain't seen it, right?
This is a fight for everything we've grown up with, everything we live for, everything this country stands for. The whole world is watching, and 100% Donald Trump is going to be your president the next 4 years. We cannot, I don't want anyone out there to lose the faith. Everybody keep praying.
Tom Selleck knockoff.
If you're looking what to pray for, pray for.
He made his own bed with pillows.
For protection from all.
While I'm thinking about it, let me show you my pillow got crackhead. Since you didn't know, my pillow. Let's see. And a lot of people saw he had a paper talking about martial law, putting in effect martial law. When he was coming out of Trump's office, the last couple days that Trump was in office. I have to show you that in a second. Let me put in crackhead first. Let's see. He did a video about it. Went from crack addict to self-made millionaire. Hey, you know what, though? I got to give it to him, man. You done went from smoking crack to a self-made millionaire. Boy, what the hell was you smoking? That was some good shit, man. Straight up. He created it in 2004 from scratch, doing infomercials. And he was addicted to drugs. Wow. So he was addicted to drugs at that time. He only been clean and sober for 8 years. Wow. So, college dropout, which also, if you always look at the most successful people in history, most of them didn't go to college or dropped out. Not to say you shouldn't go to college, but college teaches you how to work for somebody else and do stuff for other people or manage other people things. If you look at the most, successful people, you need to have an idea and guts and courage to go for it. And that is what rewards you the most in life. Bill Gates is a dropout from college. He had an idea, the guts and courage to go for it. So that's what's important. That's the key. S. Young, what's up, brother? How you doing?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
All right. What's on your mind, man?
So nothing, man. I just heard you talk about the crackhead. So like even he's cleaning out, he's still a crackhead, man.
Hey, for real, he still got crackhead thoughts.
Yep. We sniffing like, woo.
You know what? He actually had more votes and broke an algorithm. Makes sense, don't it?
Yep. Like, ooh, I think Trump will be president for 4 years. Ooh.
For real. Trini, just like the PGA pulling out of using Trump golf courses, if you outright racist, you're going to lose business. Our memory be short. Oops. This lie caused people to lose their lives. That's true. But here's the thing. They only did that after he ain't president no more, and they know they can get away with it. They should have did it while he was president. A lot of these people should have did this, just like Twitter should have blocked him while he was president, but they knew he was on the way out. He had no power, could do nothing back to him. So now they tried to do it. Like, you really get props from me when you stand up. when it wasn't easy to stand up. Like Kaepernick, he stood up when he took a knee when it was hard. Now everybody can take a knee because it's easy. So like they don't get the same props when they do it. You know what I mean? Like it's always when you stand up to the face of adversity, that's when you really know who you really are. Everybody can go along with stuff when it's safe, when it's easy and accepted. What's the risk? What are you really doing? But when you out there, the first ones, then you really seeing, what it really is. He said he was dropped on his head. He definitely got a problem. Now, let me show you a video. We switch it up a little something. So everybody trying to do these little challenge. Well, yeah.
What's challenge is called now?
This challenge is stupid. First of all, of course, like all of them. But let me know. Could you do this? My son could probably try this. We got Miss Tamika back. All right, your internet.
I'm sorry. I was having internet issues. Hi, S Young. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
All right. Let me know what y'all think of this challenge right here. This is something my son might try.
What
the? But he mess around and die, but check it out.
What he eating?
This dude lips look like the damn Joker up in here.
What he eating?
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. Ooh,
I couldn't do it.
Look, he done mixed it in the water.
I couldn't do it.
You talk about hot boing. So let me know, S Young, you trying this challenge?
Nope. I don't like Cheetos.
What about you, Tamika?
Not at all. I won't be doing that one because it's hot going in, but it's even hotter coming out.
Okay.
Woo! You gonna have that hot fire. Yeah, feel that heat coming out. Yeah, what's up with all these challenges, man? Why is everybody always trying to do this stuff? What is it?
Become popular. Get the attention. Because in order to do that, in order to do something like TikTok, in order to get people attention to make you get more famous, is do something to make people follow it.
Well, I got a challenge that I'm gonna do on TikTok for everybody. It's called "Let's Go Get a Job." See how fast we can get to the unemployment off.
No. Your TikTok, we can do the elbow. We can do the elbow. I bet that go
viral.
Boy, now I'm gonna show you this messed up police video, and then I'm gonna bring up
the elbow challenge.
You might just, hey, you got to do the challenge. Be like, is this ass or elbow? True or false? Multiple choice, ass or elbow. Then they choose, and then you show one picture close up, the ass or elbow. Then you show the next one. They swipe, then they see. You got to turn it sideways.
Turn sideways with your elbow. See, you do the elbow. Hey, do the elbow. Hey, do.
Nah, we know that ain't no ass right there. See, when you turn it sideways, you can't tell with this crease right here. Is you looking at some cheeks? When you zoom it in, is this some booty cheeks right there? She done froze with the damn elbow.
Got dial up, y'all.
She got dial up.
My God,
elbow messed her up. See.
All right, here go the video.
All right, here we go.
Now this is messed up. So it's some type of demonstration, protest, or something around this police SUV, and let's see what happened.
Oh my God!
You can hear the car revving.
Oh shit!
Backing up.
Oh my God! Holy fuck!
They're running people over.
Ran about 5-6 people over with an SUV.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna zoom it up.
Something.
Oh shit! Oh my God!
Wow!
Holy fuck! Oh my God!
Hit those people.
Oh my God. All right.
Well, did you just say hit those people?
Get those people. Get those people. So what do y'all think on this, man? It's crazy. You see it this right here. He ran over like 3-4 people in a row, and the last person caught it like all 4 tires. They was down like 4 flat tires in this mud.
I mean, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It happened every day because every time I go on the internet and I seen someone got killed by the police. Like I remember I was just on blog and it said in Phoenix officer had shot an armed man holding his baby.
Wow, that's crazy. And yeah, it's whew, we are getting more divided. I wouldn't say than ever before, but we going back to times before where, you know, it's the rich, the poor, the black, the white, the police, everybody is like against each other. And you know, not that I say that the police are right on that, running them people over, but he probably was scared for his life type stuff. But at the same time, the problem I think with the cops is that that when the bad cops do something, they don't single them out. They like all stand together. And so then they get mad when people say all police or this or that. Well, you all standing with them. You need to not stand with them when they're wrong. And that way, you know, people won't say all police or fork the police all the time, because you separating yourself from those that like run people over or shooting or beating everybody. You know, Tamika, what you think? I know you didn't have seen a lot of drama in Chicago with the Chicago police.
Oh, it's like they can't catch a break. I mean, I'm like on both sides. You know, I'm for the police, but I'm with the police. You know, too. Not with the, not. You know what? Never mind. But I'm like, they gotta do that.
I mean, they necessary. Like
Yeah,
I
they are
want police to
necessary.
be a part
Like
of
if I'm
society.
going
I'm
to,
not gonna lie.
if somebody's trying to kill me, yeah, I'm calling the police. But as far as the police and somebody else, no, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the police got a place. Don't nobody want to live in the wild, wild west. You want to solve every crime yourself. You want to shoot out with everybody yourself. You know, everybody that's done you wrong, you want to handle this yourself. I mean, eventually somebody gonna get the best of you. I mean, you know, that's why the wild, wild west didn't work that long.
And sometimes, like where I lived at, because I lived in Roseland, where I lived, I still do live in Roseland, and sometimes when, you know, fights or bad things break out in Roseland, we call the police. They take forever to come because it's less paperwork from them. They don't want to deal with it. They just don't want to deal with. Like, do your job. We call you to serve and protect. Yeah, this is what I say. We call you to serve and to protect, not harass and neglect. That, you know, we don't.
That was a little catchy right there. I see what you did. No, but you're right. But here's another thing, though, because I do have some people that were family members that were cops, and they regular people too. You know, I get it. But so police sometimes will say when they come to a crime scene or a murder, the community don't want to help them. And so then eventually they get frustrated because they can't do their job. So then they become they get to a point where they don't care when some things happen to that community no more, because it ain't like we was gonna try to help them solve the crime. Like that no snitching, people don't even know what that means. Like if me and you are doing a crime together, then I'm not snitching on you, you not snitching on me. But if S. Young didn't have nothing to do with it and he saw the crime take place, he need to tell.
Yeah, it's called safety. It's called
right. Stop throwing the police.
Like, no. So say you see me and Tamika rob somebody. You don't know us. You that about to get none of the money or none of the proceeds or nothing. You saw us rob this old lady or rob whoever, but you ain't gonna say nothing because in your mind you feel like you snitching.
But you don't know us, and we don't know you, so.
And you ain't getting none of the benefit. Like you're not snitching.
Right.
You're not snitching. Like only me and Tamika could snitch in that situation. Because we the ones that did the crime. We the ones together. We both is equal. So she telling on me at the same time. I could have told on you like you just as bad. So that's what the snitch. People don't want to say stuff when they didn't have nothing to do with it. But they feel if they say something, they a snitch. No, you're not. You're a citizen.
Unless you involved with something, unless you involved with some situations that and like you don't want to snitch because it's gonna come back at you. But in that situation, I would go to the police, but not identify myself around the way. I just like what police do. They'll say
you can make an anonymous tip or something.
Yeah,
something. I mean, like you don't have to always sit there and put your face on everything, but you know, a lot of times that's why police don't solve murders in the community, or they come late, or they don't give a damn because they feel the community ain't helping, and so they like, well, y'all don't care, neither do we. And so you know that's the problem. You say most cops are bad, 55%.
I said some are bad, some are good.
Yeah.
Man, that's a hard one to talk about right there. I don't think most are bad. I do think it's a lot that got problems one way or another, whether it's some type of underlying racism, they was a bully, they got bullied, they insecure, they lazy. I mean, people are lazy, period. So you got people lazy, do half-ass police reports, half-ass investigation, just a half-ass job.
Right.
Just all of that stuff. So I think a lot of that rolled up into it. And it makes it it makes it bad, but like with police, you can't have certain accidents like a pilot. You can't like crash the plane type stuff. Every
right.
You know I mean, like you're not supposed to be having accidental shootings and things. But
and the such thing as an accidental shooting. Where I come from, either you shoot or you didn't.
Yeah. So here's the thing: if you actually talk and you get them arrested, how can they retaliate? They in jail.
They got people.
Everybody don't have people ready to everybody don't have people ready to do that. I can see if it was a gang organization.
Right.
No, they're gonna get people to do that. And now you have to move out of town.
And that's movies. That's the movies. Like if you would have snitched on me and Tamika, we probably don't have no people to come get you.
No,
now,
some do happen in real life. Some do.
That's true, but it's not as often as people think. And people don't talk way more than how many people would come back and say something. And, you know, say, for example, you did tell on us, if we ain't like gang affiliated, how many more people in our family would be willing to commit crimes and take care, then do a murder? You know, that's stepping it up. So, you know, that fear is in people. But at the same time, you know, it's not justified as much. And then here's another thing, like you said, as young, if you say that you might have to move this or that. Well, why would you want to stay in a place where crime can go unchecked? You probably would want to move either way, right?
Yeah, it's moving. If I save up my money, find some places and out of the state and then live there.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, they do take it out on black people. What I think part of the problem is maybe not take it out, but I think that subconsciously you got people working in communities they scared of and working around people they scared of. So if you see a black person doing something, they automatically scared. So they gonna be quick to grab a gun because they think they life in danger. Whereas when they in communities with people they not afraid of, they don't be so quick to grab the gun and shoot because they wasn't, afraid and tweaking on the job all the time. Which I think you shouldn't be working in communities you're afraid of. You shouldn't be trying to police people that you're afraid of and scared of, because in the end, you're going to end up doing wrong. You're going to end up hurting people and making mistakes. And, it's just an ugly situation. There's one video I had. I guess it won't pull up no more. Anyway, let me see which one. Okay, I played that one yesterday. All right, here's another video. This guy caught this woman breaking into his car. And look what happened. Y'all let me know, what would y'all do if you caught somebody breaking into your car? Oh, wait a minute. All right, I got the thing right quick. Hold on. Before I get to that, I'll come back to that. Here's the video the story I wanted to talk about the police, is that 2 police officers have committed suicide after responding to the Capitol riot. Now, that's why I say they police, but they're people too. It's their job. And, they have been not given support, and they were blamed for a lot that happened here. Look at all these people. And I got to give those cops and those people that work there security credit. If y'all seen the videos, like, they stood their ground against mobs of people. Now, eventually, when they got surrounded, they kind of gave up at certain points. But, like, man, how many people would have stood their ground against all those people rushing you? So, remember that one black cop held all them people back? He eventually had to back up and get his little stick.
Yeah, had to back up and just boom.
Yeah, but dude, how many would you have been how many people would have been able to stand there by yourself with all them crazed, cult members yelling and screaming at you? Like, they did a lot. And it says right here, this is the first time that the forces confirmed that 2 officers took their own lives after the attack. This is something that happens a lot with police and service members too. But it says that the 2 officers were at the Capitol on January 6th, and they were each from the Capitol Police and MPD. They took their own lives in the aftermath of the battle. Woo! Another Capitol Police officer died the day after the riot due to injuries sustained while on duty. I think that's the guy that got hit in the head with the fire extinguisher. So what do you think about that right there, as Young, about them committing suicide?
This is just sad. Like you said, cops have life too. They us, but difference is they got badges.
Right.
Seeing that, it just see how sick some people are. And sick how Trump was.
Yeah.
His
blood is on his hands.
I'll put the blame on Trump, because exactly. But now you put the blood on him. Look what you did. You got a bunch of people. Yeah, your people going stupid, making stupid decisions, want to go in that White House because they are so mad and salty that the president lost the votes.
Yeah, Tamika, what you think about these cops committing suicide because of that?
Hey, CJ, I'm sorry. What I think about them committing suicide, that's real sad. Really sad. See, that's why, it's cause and effect thing, because they did what they did. They felt so bad about it, they took their own life. That's terrible. It's real terrible. Like,
a lot of them are getting the blame and stuff.
Like us. They a person just like us, just with a title. That's it. But I feel bad because that made me cry a little bit, because it's just sad. They was depressed that they did that. And I understand that. I understand what depression is like. Shit. I get depressed all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's a part of human nature. And then when you a cop, a lot of them that's their identity. And it is some good cops out there, and they probably was one. I don't know if it was that black cop that was holding them off, but they could have been doing like him, trying their best to hold people off when they was hella outnumbered. That was a lot, man. If you ever been in real fights and real situations, man, with people swarming at you, your body turns a little different. You get different feelings you ain't never had before, and they still stood their ground against them crazy people. And so a lot of the media and different stuff is changing the narrative, saying that it was Antifa that did it, or different groups. There's some groups even say BLM is the ones that broke in Capitol. Probably getting depressed. They probably getting in trouble at work. They probably, when they put on their uniform and stuff, go to work, people be like, "Fork you." They probably like, "Man, what in the world? I'm done." Best thing they probably should have did is just quit your job and do something else. Don't kill yourself. But yeah, it's messed up. And CJ got a good point. The military does deal with a lot of suicides. And that's why I said earlier, it happens to people in the military as well as police when you're dealing with that traumatic situations and stuff. It can be hard to deal with when it's all over. I would like to think I would never do something like that. I would look at the traumatic situations that I've been in, and I kind of look at it as, well, I survived, and I didn't survive just to take my life, because if I was supposed to die, I would have probably died then. So I'm gonna try to make the most of it instead of just giving up. I wish those cops could have decided to make the most of what they got and change than just give up. It's always a chance to change and make the most of what you have left than to just give up. But I do understand it can get hard though. And you never know. But yeah, that was something. That was sad. And I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I don't want us to all be too sad.
Yeah.
Now this is crazy. It's still police related, but this woman now done did something to the police. So she didn't pull. Yeah, she didn't pull the Poetic Justice remix. They was in the postal truck, but she ran them over.
She puts the police.
Right. Listen to this.
It was a bizarre scene in Brooklyn tonight after police say a woman hopped in a postal truck and then took off.
Officers ended the woman's wild ride, but not before they say she did a lot of damage. CBS 2's Corey James is in Bed-Stuy tonight.
And this all started about a mile away at Patchen Avenue at around 6:30 this evening. That is where police say a woman somehow got inside a mail truck and led them on a chase while crashing into multiple cars.
Look at her in a damn mail truck.
On the streets of Brooklyn,
her package came too damn late.
Chaos. NYPD officers standing with their guns drawn, racing towards a 21-year-old woman ramming a stolen USPS truck into about a dozen parked cars. Video showing one officer banging on the side of the truck.
21 years old.
The officer jumps on a patrol car as the suspect tries taking off. But this time she was trapped, and officers quickly moved in to get her. Footage capturing the moment this officer opened the door, pulling the woman out and bringing her to the ground before she could run away. Newton Pottinger shocked.
The officers had their guns out, and then they came. When they stopped, they came around and they looked on the
I'm Jamaican, man. I work postal office, man. I got 3 jobs, man.
Duncan Odell showing up moments later saying his car was one of the multiple vehicles that were hit.
When I got hit, I looked in my rear view and there's a mail truck behind me. So I'm like, do I gotta chase him? And I see
is this Amazon?
Chasing him.
Do I gotta chase him? That's why I say police are important. You want to be chasing everybody, or you want somebody else to do it?
See some of the debris left behind from the cars that were hit during that pursuit. Now the USPS says the mail inside the truck was secured and that the USPS driver was not injured. At this time, investigators say charges.
So What the hell was she trying to do, and where did she think she was about to go? Let me know. What you ever thought about stealing the damn post office truck? What the heck was that about?
I don't even know.
I mean, what did she think she was about to do? Tamika, did you just see that video? I know you had to go.
I did. I saw it before I walked away. I popped in and out. That's a federal offense. I guess.
That's a good point.
I guess.
Well, stealing the mail, but she stole the truck. I guess they could hit her with something.
I guess she said, since I can't get my stimulus, ain't nobody getting theirs either. So I'm finna get the whole truck. But
I know that's right.
That's messed up. Yeah, she going to jail forever.
Hey, now forever. I don't know what in the world people be thinking sometimes, man. What does she think was she gonna accomplish or gain from that? And she didn't even know how to drive it. Sometimes people doing stuff and don't think before they do it.
Right.
She ain't getting nowhere. What did she thought she was gonna sit in the back and open up all the mail and get, checks and birthday cards and packages and stuff, and then what? Go to the pawn shop, return them in the mail. What was the damn point of that? I have no idea. But anyway, all right, I got a funny video right here. Let's switch it up. This right here, it's not easy being a dad. And, when you're a dad, you're still sometimes learning as you go. And this guy right here, he learned an important lesson. He forgot that he was a father for a brief moment. But something got in the way. It just stayed in the way until he remembered. Let's see what got in the way. He getting his little drink in the morning. Can't close it. What the? It's squashing that damn baby head. The baby head at the refrigerator though.
That's crazy. Oh man.
You ever squash your baby head in the fridge, Tamika?
No.
Yes.
Little Bam Bam bit and snapped on you.
No, some things you don't admit to the public. But no, I ain't never done that.
That was smart move. Ed Sean, well, you didn't seen the kid get squashed?
No, never like that.
Snap. Yeah, that's something, man. The damn mistakes they put on the internet. It's interesting. Now, this is the video I was gonna play a little while ago, a second ago, but I went back to the cop thing. This is a woman breaking into this guy's car, and he caught her. And let's see what happened when he caught her. And then y'all let me know would y'all have did something different. I know I would have did one thing differently, but I'm gonna let y'all see. Let me block out some of this music for a second. Look.
Yeah.
So it say that all was stole out of his car was his driver's license, Instacart debit card, and Cash App card. Talking about y'all some bums keep it. If they swipe it right quick, they can get a buck or two. But anyway, let's see what happened. I don't remember the music playing the whole time. Now, this is the thing on why people are dumb using people's cards, because they did swipe it. And he noticed someone was using his card at CVS. The crazy thing was he was in the same CVS at the exact same time.
Bitch, get my card.
Here you go. I'd have walked up to your ass like, hey, what the hell you buying with my card? Type of, but watch what happens with this.
Right.
When he confronts her.
Right. Did you change the numbers or the thing?
Look, she tried to run. Her little slow fat ass tried to run. I would have tripped her.
Like, give me my car. Come here. Don't run.
Right. Now, if he would have tripped her or punched her in the back of the head, would he have been wrong?
Yeah, she would have played the victim.
Exactly. He beat me. She got a little rainbow book bag on. I would have tripped your ass. And hope it fell on your forehead.
I'd have kept chasing her. Because Big she stopped running.
Right. I forgot the sound was on this part. Listen.
Yo, she stole into my car, and I just found her at CVS. She stole into my car.
She stole into my car.
Yo, I can't wait to see her boyfriend and shit. He gonna beat his ass. Take me to whoever stole my shit. Take me.
Look, she done ran out of breath.
Let's go.
Now she's sympathetic. Took off her mask.
Wherever they at.
He should have punched her in the back of the head, though.
I'd have asked for her book bag and emptied all her stuff.
Yo, what type of weird shit is? Where's my other shit?
Drop on this flexing nigga. He from Tennessee.
So, I guess he got his cards back in the end. Got all my stuff back. I'm one of God's favorite people. That's why I don't trip. Because now you did trip. You chased the ass down. She should have tripped. That's the thing. I would have tripped her ass. And she didn't went and bought stuff on the car too. Oh, man. You going to at least get punched in the back of the head. Because then you don't see the knot. You know what I'm saying? You can't see the knot on the back of your head.
I didn't embarrass her in the store. I asked the store lady, like, so you just gonna let her swipe this credit card? And
they don't even look at the names no more.
Like, that's my card. And that's what y'all doing now? Y'all do credit card fraud?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's young. You young. What you gonna do? You catch her swiping your card, spending your ducats.
I would chase her, but I would throw a rock at him.
A rock. Better get a brick.
It's like the Debo style.
Lay your ass out. Bloop. Straight up, man. I don't know what's going on with these people, man. She needed to get tripped, though. I would have loved to see her just like tumble and roll and fall and shit. That'll learn you. That'll learn you. Now, back in the day, Mr. Beak is just having all type of
Wi-Fi's out of control.
Internet problems. I ain't planning on staying too long tonight anyway, but I always say that and end up being on forever. But anyway, I'm glad this technology didn't exist when I was growing up. We see a boy talking mad shit about his mama and them. I guess he forgot they got Ring doorbell. They just hear you talking cash, and that's your ass. I'm glad my mama didn't hear me when I was mad. Listen to this fool.
Let's play the video.
You better clean the game by himself. All playing the game and shit. Damn, knocking one time over fucking knock his ass out.
Now he talking about his brother.
Yeah. Hey, that ugly ass. Still be losing weight. Always eating and playing the game. Should throw egg on his fucking game. That ass. I'm fucking cleaning up. I do all that cleaning all the time.
They got him cleaning.
Dumbass fucking house.
The house dumb. He said he need to be losing weight instead of playing the game. Got me cleaning up, dumbass. Nah, back in my day, if my older brother or my mom and them heard me, they'd have came for me.
Bad team shit.
For real. My mom used to laugh when my brother would pull my sweater over my head and I couldn't see. And he'd hit me and beat me. And I'd be like, ah! And she thought that was so damn funny. That wasn't funny. You young. You been busted on camera talking crazy about somebody. It came right back on you. That's young.
Yeah.
You had to let that go slow. Yeah.
Yeah, but
How
I
you get
was
busted? What happened?
but my mom.
Busted up.
I think no, because I was like, I said it, but I didn't know she was there. Because I was in the couch, I was like, 'cause I got mad at my mom. I was like, oof, and I hate that B word. She always
Oh.
get my nerves. Like she always get my nerves. That's why she need a man. Cause she get a man, she can be stop bodying with her old ass, with her stuck up ass.
And you
And
thought you
then
was in the clear. She was there
and then
listening to your
all of a sudden, all I heard was, "Oh, you think you slick, huh?"
Ah, it's funny, boy. She got upside your ass, boy.
And
Better
then I
watch what
turned
you say.
around. I turned around and I seen the belt in her hand. I knew that special place I was going.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. I remember I didn't get busted. I said it directly to my mom, but I didn't expect the reaction. So I was getting the whooping, and I said, "I'm gonna call child abuse on you." She like, "What?" She went and got the damn phone and gave it to me. Said, "Call them." By the time they get there, your ass would be dead. I was like, "Forget it."
No, it was that. No, and my auntie, I remember because my mom, she's on the phone. I'm like, why you always gotta tell auntie stuff, man? Like, she don't need to worry about our business. And then she was like, who are you talking to? I'm like, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Like, talking to you with your one group go-to fine. And then we started, and she's like, oh, I know you ain't talking. And all of a sudden, she said, I'm on my way right now. I was scared. I was like, Mom, lock the door. Mom, please lock
the door.
I was scared. I looked in that window. I was in that window until the sun go down. Because I was
making sure you was clear, huh?
Yes.
That put the fear in your heart. That's what you gotta do.
You know, Mom, she's like, nah, she ain't gonna come. She just
I know, right? Sheena, I'm gonna get to that in a second. That's a good point. Let me show this next video and then I'm gonna get to that. So everybody like to get a come up and like to get a deal. Sometimes people thinking only about themselves, or not even sometimes, a lot of times this damn society, everybody only thinking about what they get out of it and how it benefit them. Don't give a damn or even cross their mind if it's affecting somebody else. And this point is about DoorDash. So, you know, if you complain that your food didn't come or this or that, they'll give you a credit and this and that, and almost instantly. Well, they do. If you
right now,
yeah, anytime I've had a problem with DoorDash, they've either refunded me the whole amount or given me a credit or all kind of stuff without any problems. But I've always been legit when I'm saying stuff, because when I was younger, I did deliveries and things, and I don't like to mess with people's jobs and money. And I always give people a tip, which is something I've taught my son. I don't give a damn if you're giving them at least $1 or $2. If you didn't want to give a tip, take your ass and go pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have nobody deliver nothing to you. I don't give a damn if it's Chinese food, DoorDash or whatever. You need to pay them at least an extra $2, $3. $1 is might as well damn near be zero these days. So this dude is working DoorDash on the side. He delivered the food, but this lady didn't want to pay for it, so she called him up DoorDash saying she never got the food, not realizing that if you're lying, that you could possibly get some fired or lose their job, way to support their family, because your fat ass was cheap. You know what I mean? Like, at least if they go get fired, then it should have been a real reason. Look at this. He confronted her.
I just got a message that said that you said I did not deliver your food. I'm pretty sure that ass won't just send me a message. And I get it. You probably want a credit or something like that, but you put my job at jeopardy about whatever, and that's what it said. This, and how I know it is because this is the only delivery I just did. I just dropped my kids off at karate practice and did this one delivery, and they said the exact time the customer said they did not receive the order. I handed you your order in your hand, and people get fired for that type of stuff. And this is how I take care of my life, my kids, and it's for just for a meal, it's not worth my job.
Right.
So I'm recording just to let you know that, and I need you to say this, that you got your meal out of my hand. You received it out of my hand, right or wrong? Did I receive it? Yeah. So I'm
talking about some that I received. Bitch, you know you received it and you ate it with your fat ass.
You received it out of my hand, right or wrong?
Did I receive it?
Yes. Huh? Yes. Okay. Thank you. You finna go see what? That's fine. Thank you.
What did she say at the end? I never could understand that. Y'all tell me, what is she saying at the end? Let me pause it. Y'all listen and tell me. She say, I'm about to go see it on DoorDash. What the hell did she just say? Listen to this.
The message, I think.
No.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. You finna go see what? That's fine. Thank you.
I guess you're right. The text or the message or something. So
she gonna delete it because she looks stupid.
For real. So like, what you think about that? Like, man, people don't realize that every action is a reaction, and that things you do affect other people. You thinking that you claiming to get some free food and you've made it come up. You just cost somebody their job. You know, you may have took food out of somebody else's mouth because you wanted
like, you
one
taking money out of my pocket. So that is.
And she's stupid because he know where you live. He gonna come burn your damn house down.
No. Since you can't pay, just owe me money. Now you owe me money. Don't take my money out of my pocket. Don't do that. Don't lie. I'm trying to.
So Sheena, they have refunded me the entire order amount like 2 different times. They have given me a credit like about 3 different times. They do take the pictures. But one time they took the picture, but they didn't ring the bell and they didn't let me know. And the damn food sat out there for like an hour. And so it was a pizza, and the pizza box, you know, has sides on it. So when I opened it up, it was ants crawling all on the shit. So, you know, and I took a picture and sent that to them. You know, I'm not going to go put ants on the pizza just to get it for free and then knock them off and then eat it anyway. Like, I had to throw that in the garbage. But I did have a piece of tiramisu inside of a bag that was safe, and I ate that for free. But anyway. So yeah, we got to be careful, man. Don't just try to get a come up. And if your come up means that you had to bring somebody else down, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't give a damn what the come up is. If you're trying to be successful on YouTube, that means you got to use other people and do this or that, then it ain't worth it. If you're trying to do business, it ain't worth it. If you a drug dealer and you ain't selling weed, you selling crack, it ain't worth it. Because you bringing people down for you to make that money, or pills or heroin or whatever. Now you can get into a separate issue about, is drugs, what are drugs a crime? Do people use drugs? Is that on them, or is it on the seller? That's a deeper conversation. But for the most part, people selling hard stuff know that they, you know, people is messed up. You may not want to do that. Which leads into Sheena question about Joey B wanted to end the contracts with private prisons. You'd be shocked if it happens. Too many people profiting. That is the problem when too many people profiting. They like to make money. They vote in with their back pockets over, you know, common sense in their hearts, which is what I think a lot of Trump supporters and voters, most of them did. You got the fanatics, but you got a lot of people that voted with their back pockets. They like making money. They appreciated all the little tax breaks and this and that. to hell with the rest of society, to hell with, you know, racism and all of that. I made money. That's all I care about, which then shows that you're just extremely greedy. You know, how can you separate? How can you make money at the expense of the downfall of society? Where you going to spend the money at? Where you going to live? Everywhere you go, everybody hates you because you're rich, and you're scared of everybody because of this or that. And then racing, like, you don't even want the, like, it's no good. You want money in a peaceful place where you can spend it and enjoy it. So they don't understand. They ruining everything, and, you know, polluting the environment and this and that, but you're rich. Where you going to live? Where you going to spend the money? Everybody out of jobs. Who going to help with you? They don't understand. But anyway, the private prison system is horrible. It's horrible. And it's also, you all should go and YouTube this, about put in secret meeting with rappers for private prison. And that it was about executives and different stuff. And they decided that they had a meeting with rappers about promoting violence, this, that, and the other, so that people listening to it will perpetuate these crimes, and they'll be the ones in the prison. They didn't want their own people in the prisons.
Yeah, because I heard that some people, they went to jail because they listened to rap lyrics, because the rap lyrics told them to do it.
Okay, so see, that type of thing has been going on for a long time, from rock and roll told me to do it, rap, whatever. It's not exactly true. You can't, rap doesn't exactly tell you to do it, but subliminal. How many rap lyrics do you know as young? Did you write them down to learn them, or you just happened to learn them? You just happened to learn them because it's subliminal. It goes to your unconscious mind. That's why people sing the ABCs. It's not actually a real song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That don't rhyme. ABCs. But that's because it's subliminal. It's easy to memorize stuff without trying when you attach it to music. So you're learning how people dress. You're going to be dressing similar. You're going to be talking similar. You're going to be calling your women similar, acting similar. Some of the values of how to make money, have bling, have a chain. You will start to adopt those values. Selling drugs, shooting somebody that did you wrong. You will subliminally start to adopt these values. You will subliminally want to be a drug dealer or a rapper, or, you know, beat your women or have a bunch of women, because you ain't man unless you got money and 3-4 hoes. Now you got 3 or 4 women, you're going to be having sex with them. What's going to happen? You got 3 or 4 baby mamas. You can't be a part of all their life. Now those kids may end up in the system because they don't have somebody guiding them, and whoever could have guided them, you was just as messed up too, because you got subliminally brainwashed by the music. Let me show you, pull this up. Private prisons is wrong because, for one, prison is supposed to be a punishment. It's supposed to be a rehab. You're supposed to go to prison, be reformed, come out, and you get a second chance. Supposed to be. Okay, we all know once you go to prison, it's like almost impossible to get a job and all of this. But anyway, so that's what it's supposed to be. Now, you look at what a corporation is. Because these private prisons are corporations. If y'all wonder, I'm typing stuff while I'm talking. A corporation job is to make money, to make a profit. I mean, that's what a corporation is supposed to do. So if you make a private prison, it's a corporation. Well, how can you make money as a prison? Okay, well, for one, the government gives, I don't remember the exact amount, but of course, anybody can Google it. The government pays like around $70,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year per prisoner that you have locked up. Depends on which state and what's going on. So if you're making that, then to increase your revenue, what would be in your best interest? Get more people locked up. because you want to make a profit. You're not into it reforming people. You're here to make money. So you need more people locked up. You need to keep those people there longer because that's your customers. Why would you want to leave? Let them leave. So you need them longer with longer sentences. You need them confined. That's why they're taking away visitations and things and making you have to do it teleconferencing, because now you got to pay for that. Commissary, you got a group, a population stuck. They can't go anywhere else and shop. They have to buy your products. So now you can sell little travel size stuff for full price. You can sell all kind of stuff and they don't have a choice. So it's like you be in a cheaper Walmart, but your customers live there. Like, how could you not make a profit? So it's not about rehab or punishment. It's about profit system. And when that's combined with that, that's a problem. See, capitalism is good because it helps to bring prices down in a lot of industries and it creates better products. Because if you make something that's young, I can try to make something like you. And between the both of us, we may end up making a better product. Or between I'm trying to beat you, so I make this adjustment. You want to beat me, you make this adjustment. I try to make it cheaper so I can outsell you. You try to make it cheaper, outsell me. In the end, the consumer win because they get a better, cheaper product most of the time. But it's not good when you're dealing with healthcare or with prisons and other or education. You shouldn't be profiting off of those things, because in the end it ends up hurting you back. You know, there's some things that should be a common good. You know, reforming a person that committed a crime and then they come out and now are a productive member of society benefits everyone. It benefits the government because now they can get a job, and when you get a job with your earnings, you get taxed. You got another taxpayer in the system. You got somebody that's contributing, working instead of committing crimes. You got somebody that can, you know, buy a house or rent a house or, you know, raise a family. It benefits everybody. But when you keep people that can't get a job, they can't do this, they've been in prison so long, they now don't know how to pay bills. They go in prison at 18 and come out 45. They don't even know how to be an adult. Don't know how to drive, never had a driver's license, never paid bills, never paid electricity, never went to work, all this. Like, you just handicapped a person for life. Some people are able to rebound after being in jail that long, but it's really difficult. And you know, they shouldn't have had never made this private. Let me show y'all this. What you think about this private prison? Have you ever thought about it before? Or did you know anything about it?
Yeah, I know a thing about it. I feel like they should never be profit motive for jailing your neighbor. You know, it's never been a forfeit business.
Here's on YouTube, if people want to know. I didn't look at this video, but if you type secret private prison meeting with rappers in YouTube, you can start checking it out. You can tell if you are a fan of hip hop, like I've been my whole life. It used to be positive, then it started to switch into everybody talking about, you know, gang banging, selling drugs, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, they're like, oh man, because it's like art. To me, it's like they understand, because when rappers, they understand what we go through. You know, you see them rappers right there. You see them two rappers right there. You see Tupac and the NWA. They understand what we go through, and they rap was because they was like our voices for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's also another thing y'all might want to check into, where they say Ice Cube would work for the CIA. Now, Ice Cube, I don't know if that's true or not, but Ice Cube didn't live in the hood necessarily, and he went to good schools. They even showed that in the movie Straight Outta Compton.
He had a mom, he had a dad, he had a siblings.
Yeah, he wasn't like the rest of them. He knew them because I think his cousin was JB or JD? Sir Jinx. Yeah, Sir Jinx, yeah. And so you know, that's how it all happened. But you know, it's interesting. Y'all take a look down that list and see some stuff. And yeah, you'd be surprised what's going on here. Hey, Jeff Garcia, welcome to the show. Appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, because like the private prison, I say they're like the engines of the Republican. It was called MAGA, so they was like the engine for Republicans because in endless wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely want to keep war going because that's $1 trillion business. And you know, they don't want to stop making that stuff and doing that because then they would lose money. And so, you know, it's not always about an actual enemy as much as it is about a jobs program, which is just crazy. Let me see. I had another story. This is a crazy one. And this crazy news story, I'm trying to see, did I go to this one or the... All right, I got 3 news stories I want to talk about right quick. This one is crazy. I was trying to find, it's about this mom. Let me see. This app sometimes don't work right. Okay, it pulled up. So this woman has killed her daughter. And see, this is the sad reason I'm bringing this up is in the Bible. It say that kids would go against parents and parents against kids. This Brazilian mom gouged out her daughter's eyes and then ate her tongue. What's really going on in the world right now, y'all? How is people doing this? And the girl was 5 years old.
What?
5 years old. And the mom was 30. And they said that her body was discovered by the grandfather. And, you know, the woman locked herself in the bathroom with the child. And after he broke into the bathroom, noticed the pool of blood running from the outside drain. And she was praying in a daze next to her daughter's lifeless body. So a lot of people are involved in a lot of stuff, sick, satanic, different things. You see her, she got a lot of life. They look happy and great. Look at her. She looked possessed.
That fake smile, I feel like that fake smile, that wasn't love.
Well, I don't know. That don't look that fake.
It look.
And one thing that people are not familiar with, and they try not to bring it up a lot, is SRA, which stands for Satanic Ritual Abuse. And this is what this sounds like. And that she was praying in the days. That don't mean every time you hear the word praying, they praying to God. And whenever you hear people in a daze like that, a lot of time that's dealing with possession. I know we've been seeing all this stuff in the movies and people think it ain't real. Why you think they made thousands of movies with this? Because that stuff is real. Look at how she look here versus here. Like that person had life in their body, and this person, look at her, they is in the zone. They gone.
Evil.
Like something else is going on there. And I know we've been taught as society that there is no God and that this stuff ain't real or whatever. Believe that if you want. Believe that if you want. Okay. I don't believe that, but you know, yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on. And then just in Indianapolis the other day, this person killed his whole family. I'm about to show y'all. He would forget about Tariq. This boy then took it to a whole nother level.
In Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I know what story you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up and let you chime in while I'm getting it. Mr. Mika back. What you think about this story right here, sis? Tamika, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, what you think about this woman doing that, killing her daughter and getting some eyeball soup? Not to make funny, but
people crazy. See, mental health is a motherfucker. That's all I got to say. I'ma say we, because I have struggled with mental health issues myself, but we need more mental places for somebody to talk to, not just the, oh, I understand where you're coming from. No, the hell you don't, because you are trained to say that. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what it's like to be me. You ain't never been me. You ain't never had to walk the walk I did or talk the talk I did. You just know what your books tell you to tell us.
Yeah, well, you said mental health, but to me, yeah, I might have mental health, but I'm not gonna put that against my child.
It's different levels.
You gotta hide it from your child to make sure it's okay. Don't worry,
Mm-hmm. And also, I'm gonna put this out there, because society has taught us to not associate stuff with God or religion. Is global warming really global warming, or is it signs of, what it said in the Bible about, the different things that will happen with the, environment?
Ain't no global warming. I heard that ain't real.
Well, something is happening. Now, what is causing it and what exactly it means, that's up for debate to a certain extent, but something is happening though. So that is not a hoax. Just like COVID is happening now. All the rest, does it mean this? Did that happen? This and that? Okay, but some people say it's not even happening at all, which I don't agree with. I've actually know somebody that passed from it, and you even had it, Tamika. So we know it's actually happening. But
what you like COVID? Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, but what they don't talk about is possessions and things. They don't actually take that serious. And this right here story, I don't know how to explain this one on why or how, but just the other day, a 17-year-old boy killed his mother, father, sister, brother, and his baby mama, who was still pregnant. She was 18, still pregnant, killed her, and the baby died. And his only brother, his lone survivor, got shot too, but he survived. And he said that his brother killed everybody because his dad didn't want him to go outside, go somewhere.
Yeah, they had a discussion. They said, well, we're going to discuss this later. And then, as they know, he came out with
a Draco, which is a gun that shoots rifle rounds. Yeah. I don't know how the hell he got that, which is why if you're a parent and you got guns, you need to be careful with the guns. I got all my guns underneath my pillow. I got a damn Rambo machine gun under my pillow. I'm not playing with you.
No. I just got a machete. I just got a machete. I'll slice you up with it. Sling.
I'm gonna blow it out your hand.
I got the shoe and the stun gun. I ain't got what y'all got, so.
Right.
This one right here, this is sad. Like,
listen to this right here.
Yeah.
I today was talking with extended family members. They're dealing with the tragedy and they're asking for your help.
Kessie and Raymond Childs Jr. raised a big family. Their house on Adams Street on the northeast side of Indy was full of life and teenagers. But police believe a 17-year-old son took the lives of most of the family. His parents, 2 siblings, the pregnant girlfriend of his brother, and a soon-to-be-born baby boy, all shot and killed. Extended family says 15-year-old Xavier Childs is the lone survivor. Xavier was also shot but escaped the house, got help, and told police what happened. A GoFundMe account has a $50,000 goal. The family organizer says, we are asking the community for help with raising funds to help put our loved ones to rest. Any support will help us give our loved ones proper burials. A neighbor left a large stuffed animal on the porch Tuesday morning.
I hope a check was with it.
A large family suffering a huge loss.
You got to bury 5 people.
Xavier Childs remains hospitalized, but is expected to survive. We don't know where he or his brother, the alleged shooter, went to school, but 13-year-old Rita Childs, who was killed, attended an IPS school.
What the hell does that supposed to mean?
Thank you, Rich. Well, police still have 48 hours now to file charges against the suspect.
IPS is just Indianapolis Public School. That didn't mean nothing.
To me, just like, why would you kill your siblings, your father, your mother, and your brother's girlfriend, who's soon to be
his girlfriend.
Oh, why would you shoot your girlfriend? Who's crazy part is that she's having your baby. So technically you killed the birth of your child. Because
you can't go outside. I at least broke the TV or something. I ain't gonna kill nobody.
Why don't you just run away with your girlfriend?
Just run away with your girlfriend. Just run away, take your girlfriend, run away, just start grabbing a house, grab an apartment.
Right.
Look for a job, provide for your child. What? You really have to do that over something?
You wanted some attention, I guess. He got the right name.
I wouldn't say attention. I just like something that was holding against him. Yeah,
because there's no way to justify it. Yeah, she said brother's girlfriend. I'm gonna reread it. You may be right. I thought it was his girlfriend. But yeah, that's still bad though. Either way, how could you do that?
Right.
You killed your brother's girlfriend. Like, not only that, you killed your niece or nephew, soon to be niece or nephew.
You killed your mother and father. And they were both 42. They my age. And the boy is 17. That's the same age as my son. Like I could never imagine my son wanting to kill me. Or I wanted to kill him. That would be the biggest shock in my life. Like I could never. Wow.
How killing? No, the crazy part was killing. No, the pregnant one. That just hit me.
Yeah.
Wow.
It says right here, Raymond and Kezzy Childs, both 42. 2 of Xavier's siblings, the 18-year-old Elijah, the 13-year-old Rita, and Elijah's girlfriend. So you're right. It was the brother's girlfriend. 19-year-old Kiara Hawkins, who was pregnant with their soon-to-be-born son. All died in that house. Wow.
Yeah, for life.
Yeah, that is really, really sad.
I know.
They got a GoFundMe account going. I could post a link to this story. So if anybody want to read it or, support that family, you can. It's really expensive to bury somebody, like 10 grand, and you got to bury 5 at a time. That's 50 grand. So they actually are asking just for burial money for 50 grand. I mean, that's what they GoFundMe account. See, they got a goal of 50 grand to lay the family to rest, which really is not enough because you got this boy that's 15 with no family, no mother, no father, no brother, no sister. Not only the trauma, how is he going to live the rest of his life? Who's going to take care? Who really gives a damn? Like us older people, we realize that, ain't too many people going to really love you in life, especially like your parents. And you got no parents left in this world. I mean, hopefully he got a grandparent and things, but how old is she? What's going to happen with that? It's just really, really, really sad,
It is.
And yeah, it is similar to Your Honor in a way. Although that's a show and the house blew up, it made me think of that also. That's kind of crazy. I thought of that as well, but this is real and just crazy. And what's worse is he did it to his own family. It wasn't like he, that's just crazy. And people do the damnedest things for the worst reasons. Like, it wasn't like your parents was raping you and, had you kidnapped and doing stuff to you. Not to say you should have killed them even then. You should have got them thrown in jail type stuff. But if it was happening, at least it would be a little more understandable, you know. But I'm trying to remember the verse and where it was in the Bible, where it said in the end days coming that people will be lovers of themselves and won't be listening to the parents and all kind of stuff.
I know. I feel like once the terrorism gonna come and probably detect terrorism, I think he gonna break down. That killer gonna break down. It's gonna eat him.
Mm-hmm.
And then once he realize that, damn, I just killed my family.
You think he should get the death penalty?
Yeah, life. You gonna get life.
What y'all think in the comments? Y'all think he should get the death penalty?
Life.
Well, yeah.
Life. Not only
he
kill
took
people,
life, so, yeah.
Yeah, you get. I think
life,
he get more.
so
I think he get
hold
more.
on.
Yeah, I think he get more sentences because he killed the unborn child, so he might get more sentence on that one as well.
Right, Tamika, what was you saying now?
I take
You're saying he should get life.
Life in jail.
You think life is more? You think life is harsher than death?
I mean,
death penalty.
Just kill him off? No, I don't want to say that. Just kill him.
Well, when you get on the death penalty, you'll be on there for like 10, 20 years.
You're gonna die anyway. So
it may be worse for him to be in jail. Go ahead.
If you go to death row, you're gonna be on there till you die. He should get life in prison, like till he died. Stay there until he died.
Yeah, death row, they'll be putting you on there, but it's not till you die. They'll give you like 20 years or something. That way, if it's appeals or different stuff come up, they didn't kill you too soon. But you ain't gonna be there to like for 40 or 50 years. No. You'll be there.
But you know what they do to people who kill their parents and stuff like that? They gonna get you in there anyway.
Yeah, that's true. He's so young, they're probably, who knows what they'll do with him. I think it may be worse for him to get life in prison and have to live with that for 50, 60, 70 years. It was insanity what he did. And I think that would suffer. Now, Love Hustler said death penalty. Sheena saying let him live with the guilt. Trini, death penalty. So you see how people can be split. What's worse, live with the guilt or you kill him off? I mean, it's probably worse if he had to live through it because he's going to be tormented.
Yep.
You kill him off. At least he ain't dealing with it here no more. Now, that goes to whether you believe after this life. You believe in hell, heaven. You think it's a nothing. You think he just gonna go to sleep. So then that goes into that. The other inmates might do them time and time again.
Right.
So, who knows? But yeah, that is messed up, man. The crazy, crazy situation. The chain gang. Guilt is worse. Sometimes life in prison is worse than death penalty. It's worse to get life in prison. I kind of agree with Sally Ann in a way, man. And he's so young. You don't know how long he may live because, if you guys saw the Night Stalker that I told you to watch, that guy was young. Yeah, and he died of cancer in prison. God. Yeah, he was supposed to get the death penalty, but died of cancer before. So you never know how long you may live. But knowing that you're going to have to keep living in that miserable situation would be hard. Yeah, he won't have no family and nobody to support him. Even if he do got grandmas and people alive, they ain't gonna want to support him. You killed everybody. Yeah, so now support hell is on earth already. That's a good point. I've heard people say that. I don't agree with it, but I see how remnants of hell and torment are on earth, just like remnants of heaven and God is on earth. It's beauty and there's evil, but I believe that hell would be a constant evil and torment, and we wouldn't be having moments like this, talking and chilling. We'd have a pitchfork up our ass, or sucking a billy goat schlong or something. Who knows? It's really horrible. So I don't think that we would be in moments like this if it was. But we'll see. You say he needed that 300-year sentence.
Yeah.
Woo. They kill me when they do stuff like that, though. Like, that's like saying, okay, this is the theory behind that. All right, you did something so bad that when you die, even if you are resurrected like Jesus, your second life is back in this mother right here, okay?
Yeah.
You'd have to resurrect 3 times.
4 years to go.
Right. You'd have to resurrect 3 times before you get parole, man. So, that's crazy. When they do that, it always made me wonder, even as a kid. I used to wonder. I remember asking my dad, why do they do that? That's crazy, but they want to make sure you get the point. Now, I'm gonna switch it up a little. This talking about lawmakers in 14 states are now proposing anti-LGBTQ bills that target the trans youth. Now, I'm not sure about this. I think that some things should be addressed with kids and trans youth. I did do a review on that one show, Transhood, on HBO.
I remember it.
Yeah, so those that didn't know or missed it, you can check that out. I did that review. But anyway, it was about trans people as children and what they go through and trying to get different hormones and preparing to want to get a surgery or different things or whatever. And it was somewhat insightful and what they go through. And
sometimes, like the movie pointed out, sometimes it don't be them, it be the parents want them to do that.
That one parent with the youngest one was kind of pushing it a little more, and then as the kid got older, he changed his mind and wasn't boy girl no more.
Right, because he had a little girlfriend who kissed him all the time when he go to school.
So, that's one thing. Now, when people start making laws, okay, so here's the thing, though. So 14 states are making these laws. They talking about Alabama want to make a bill that would ban physicians from prescribing medication to trans children that would affirm their gender. I don't know about that. Should they be prescribing kids hormones and things that suppress them going through puberty? What do you all think? S. Young, what you think on that? Then let me hear from Tamika. You think they should be able to do that?
Do what?
Should doctors be able to prescribe a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old hormones and things so that they don't go through puberty or so that they can grow breasts or don't grow a beard and things? Do you think that they should be able to do that? Do you think there's any harm in that? All right, why you think on that? Tamika, what you think?
In my opinion, I feel like they should not subscribe a 10-year-old, a hormone to give them or don't give them breasts. If they say, like my son, example, I would not want no doctor giving my son hormones to make him have breasts. No.
So this is how it would go. So say your son is 10 years old and say, all right, mama, I'm a girl. I'm in the wrong body. And he keeps telling you that and he wants you to take him to the doctor to get this stuff so he don't start to get a deep voice and he don't want to grow a beard, would you do it?
No. Nope.
Do you?
Not at 10.
But that's what. But if they saying that's what they are and believe, what would you do as a parent? What would you think should be the best form of action with that situation?
I will explain to them that God made you the way you are for a reason. You don't have to be. You can't say you're a girl. You're not a girl. You are a boy.
But he gonna say God made a mistake and got me in the wrong body.
How? Then I would explain to him how God did not make no mistake and put you in the wrong body.
He gonna say, yes, he did.
Then I'll be like, no, he didn't. Then we'll argue about that for about 10 minutes.
And then when you done, he like, so you taking me to the doctor or what?
I'm gonna tell him no. Nope.
All right, S. Young, what you think on that? What would be the situation? You think that should be possible or what?
No, not possible. That's dangerous for especially for that would be dangerous and very
malpractice.
Bad. Yeah, very bad for kids that 10 years old from that age. We want to see them grow. We want to see them grow. With the puberty.
Like you said, don't wait till it's too late to say, uh-oh.
That's true. It's true. I like that you remember that. My grandma teachings live on.
Right.
So the next thing, Oklahoma proposed a bill that would lift a ban on, so they got a ban on conversion therapy. They want to lift that ban and other practices that aim to suppress a minor's sexual orientation or gender identity. So for those who don't know, conversion therapy, from what I understand it to be and have seen, is when they try to, what they would say, pray the gay away, or,
I'm sorry.
That's what they named it in saying. I'm not saying you can't or you can, but that's what it's called. Or some type of intervention or counseling that they like to have and try to talk people that are young into saying you're not gay or it's just a phase. It's a ban on that right now. Oklahoma want to lift that ban so that they can go back to praying the gay away. Do you think that people should be able to do that?
I mean, there's no such thing as praying the gay away. If that's the case, if prayer work like that, I need $1 million. Let me go pray. But in all seriousness,
all right, Creflo Dollar. So what about you, as you think, can they pray the gay away? Do you think people should be able to try it, or they shouldn't even be doing that and leave people alone?
With the
Oklahoma trying to pray the gay away and different conversion.
Leave them alone. That's their life, and that's what they want. That's what they are in life and what they are as a human being. Then let them be. We should not judge. We should not judge a person because who they are.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I don't think they may be passing judgment exactly, but they are kind of making a decision in a way. Now, I don't think you can. I don't know if you can pray the gay away. It is some people that say, that say that prayer helped them not be gay anymore. I don't know if it's true or not, but they have said it. You can actually go on YouTube and find the people say that. We don't know if it's true or not. I don't see any harm in counseling or talking about it that way with a young person, but I don't think it should be pushed, or like anything. You shouldn't push stuff on people because eventually they'll move away and they'll reject it. You shouldn't push religion. You shouldn't push, all of that stuff on people. So I think that might be going too far, and especially when you start to put stuff in laws. Now you say that Mike Pence was accused of using his fundamentalist beliefs to advocate for gay conversion therapy. He of course denies this. I mean, I could believe it. I think that him being from Indiana and all the things that he's been associated with, I could see him trying to pray the gay away. But the thing that I would have a problem with is if it came out that he was actually gay in the closet or something. Because sometimes a lot of people that do that, or Republicans and different people that are really against that or against drugs, be the ones that be the crackheads, or be the ones, that's gay, meeting people in the airport bathrooms and stuff. So, like, if you really believe that, you better not be doing it too. That's a big thing I got a problem with. Now, it is one thing that I don't agree with, and that I do rather agree with. In Montana, the state house have already passed bills that restrict trans minors access to health care and even school sports. I don't believe in restricting anybody's access to health care for whatever reason. I think everybody we got the health care that's available. I don't think nobody should be denied for financial reasons or any other reasons, whatever health care they need. Now, reassignment surgeries is not exactly health care. That's cosmetic surgery. Just like if you wanted to get a tummy tuck or a boob job or a booty job or whatever. I don't approve of that either. You pay it for yourself. That's extra. You should pay for that yourself. But the school sports thing. So I think that dudes or men that were born men that become trans women have an advantage in women's sports over those women. And I don't think that would be fair. You don't think so? So if we was in the wrestling team or the track team, I'm still got the muscles and body structure and bone structure of a man. I'm gonna still have testosterone and different things that a woman won't have. Even if I take all this other stuff, estrogen and stuff, my body is physically going to be stronger than you.
Right.
So, that's why they have races separate for men and women, because the men will be faster than women majority of the time. That's why they got separate MMA fights. Women don't fight men, because the women are not going to be as powerful and their hits are not going to register the same on a man as the man's punches to the face is going to register on a woman. That's cheating. If I wanted to get an MMA and fight you, but I said, well, now I'm transgender, that's not fair to you, because you're fighting a man body style still.
Right.
And it will hurt you. Same as in basketball. And
like
Joanna Man. Boom. Joanna Man dominated.
She was beating their ass.
Because it was a man. So I don't know. What you think on that, S. Young? You think they should be able to play the sports?
UCLA?
UCLA, boy, what you smoking over there? You tweaking? UCLA. A transgender man, or a man that became a woman. I guess that's a transgender woman.
Yeah, no, I understand trans to be able to play sports.
Right.
I heard I was just joking.
Good cleanup.
Yeah, I think no, they shouldn't play.
It's not fair. They competing not on the same playing field, and I don't think that should be allowed in that sense. It says right here, is there any definitive evidence of a gay gene? How is it that a family can have, say, 3 straight kids and the 4th one turns out gay? How does that happen if all the kids are raised the same? There's no way to know right now. It is a lot of things out there that people don't talk about. that are factors. It actually is something like a gay gene, but it's not in your body already. It's introduced in your body. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all up on some more stuff right quick. I'm starting to every night have to show y'all some stuff now, and I don't mind. I like it, but you know, I'm gonna show y'all something, and you may have seen this on products, but you didn't think nothing about it because you didn't know what it was. Let me show you. And they got a plenty of YouTube videos about it, but I'm gonna go and get Google right here, and I'm gonna talk about the secrets of BPA. BPA is a chemical that's put into plastics, and it's put into baby bottles, and when it's heated up, it leaks into the fluids. BPA will change your gender. It's been known because there's so much plastic in the water. It's changed frogs, male frogs to female, fish from male to female, and it has an effect in people as well. And all of these, you can see all of this stuff. Y'all check it out and see. And that's why they say BPA free on plastics now. And let's see, is it safe to drink using BPA free plastic? See, is it safe to drink from BPA free products? It says using them could be as harmful to human health. So even though it's BPA free, it still may be harmful. And in one of those videos I just saw recently, I think it was Dirty Money. You need to watch Dirty Money season 2. They was talking about all these chemicals in the plastic. It's the last episode about plastics. It's like over 300 chemicals used to create a plastic product, and we don't know the effects of none of them on the environment, on our bodies, none of that. Check it out on Netflix, Dirty Money. The second season, the last episode is about plastics in America. What's going on is really crazy. But you know, they contain the controversial chemical, and you know, most people walking around don't even know what's happening. Like, people, they really have society as the Walking Dead, because everybody wants to be entertained. If it's not entertaining, it's boring, I'm not going to watch it. Yep. Well, you know, this ain't entertaining, but you need to know you're giving your baby a baby bottle with poison that has proven to alter your you know, I'm trying to think of the right word, make you from male to female or female to male, and your baby can't talk yet. Your baby don't know what it was feeling. So they think they were born this way, but they had this stuff put into their body before they even knew what the hell they was, before they could even talk. So yeah, you may have felt this way your whole life, but you wasn't born that way. It was introduced into you at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And it's all kind of studies and stuff on this, but they try to say it's a conspiracy. It's not. It's proven. They got it here. It's facts. They have the stuff. They show it. But because it's not on NBC every night, it's a conspiracy. If it's real, it's not. Yeah, National Geographic, Strange Days on Planet Earth. Right. Secret danger of everyday things. Look at this stuff. Reasons why you should care. And I haven't read this article or seen it before, but I'm going to look and see. You're talking about the safe water. There's a lot of stuff on here. I thought it would be something quick. But let me see. Many Americans take water quality for granted a long time, such as mercury, lead, all of this stuff. Yeah, but how about excessive fertilizer runoff? Oh yeah, that's really doing something. From the food that we eat, the cows, all that stuff, the fertilizer run into the rivers and lakes, create dead zones and bays and stuff where nothing can live. You know, it's really messed up. But let's see. New research. Let's see. Some chemicals like BPA can act like hormones such as estrogen and affect the normal development of young creatures. See, creatures, that mean any damn thing. Studies are now looking at its effect on human development. A common place to find BPA is in certain commonly used polycarbonate plastics, such as those used to make CDs, sunglasses, and even some baby bottles. Baby bottles! They put this poisonous thing into baby bottles. And then everybody talk about they was born gay. They don't know what the hell they talk about. Most of them don't even know this even happened. How do you know you was born gay if this was introduced into your blood when you was a baby? How do you know? You see what I'm saying? So, man, people, I'm sorry, Sally, but I'm going to wake you up. I'm here to wake y'all up. See, I used the laughter and the jokes to reel you in. Now I'm about to wake y'all up.
All right, now, wake us on up then.
Hey, we went to this plastic world because it's cheap. We used to use cartons and bottles, and we used to use paper bags. And then we started using plastic bags for every damn thing, and plastic and everything because it was cheap, and we did it. Chris P, this is true. Homosexuality has been around since even before then. That's true, and they didn't have you are 100% right, but it's a lot more now than ever before. Would you agree? Do you all think it's way more people? Now you could say, well, people feel more comfortable coming out. Maybe that's true. Like I said before, two things can be true. That's true what you said. And also this is true what's happening too. And maybe they're increasing it more. If you all remember in the Bible, it's saying in the end times it'll be as in the days of Noah. In those days, it was with Sodom and Gomorrah, and people was doing that stuff. Now we back into the same thing again, you know. And we don't know if people back then were saying they were born that way or not. They maybe they was, but it's a whole lot more people born that way now than ever before.
Right.
So I think maybe people are born that way. And I think maybe people are manipulated that way. Like I say, two things can be true. Sometimes 3-4 things is true. You know, we sometimes as society think, well, if this is true, then the other ain't true. It can all be true, which is even scarier. Trinity, you get scared all the time. It's all right. Soy, yes. A great point, Sheena. That's another reason they pushing soy products on people so much and on men.
Without soy in everything though, pretty much.
And that's another thing. They putting it in every damn thing, which is making people more sensitive, more effeminate, you know, and is manipulating people. Like the whole point really is that we being manipulated, you know, and we think we saying this and that. And we don't know that we could be saying this and that and doing this and that because we was manipulated. You dress the way you dress, talk the way you talk, maybe because of rap music. You don't think that, but if you think about it, you see different people wearing different outfits and you think it's cute. You might not buy the same outfit, but you dress and look similar. You know, if Beyonce and other people didn't wear wigs or this or that and look good, maybe you wouldn't think about it, or if they didn't say it was cute or acceptable. Not to say a wig is bad or good, but we are all influenced. Hell, I wear hats like this, influenced. You see what I'm saying? Like if I didn't see certain people wear hats to the side and do this and that, I probably wouldn't be doing it. Now, I'm not saying I do this because of Jay-Z, but subconsciously, maybe I am. That's the thing about subconscious. You don't exactly know why or how you may be doing some stuff. You know, and so, you know, and yeah, that's true. The more people are entertained, that goes all the way back to Roman times when they called it bread and circuses. When stuff's starting to heat up, let's kick off some more bread and circuses, keep the people entertained, and, you know, they forget about the problems they got. You know, that's why they had to kick sports back up during COVID, because people was paying attention too much. You know, people was out there in the streets ready to, you know, Black Lives Matter, this and that. We need basketball. We need football. We need baseball. We need movies. Calm their ass down. Otherwise, they about to wake up. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as all these sports and stuff happened, protests and stuff started slowing down. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. We'll see. You say you go to Russian markets, but they sell their veggies in glass bottles versus plastic and aluminum cans used by U.S. markets. I don't know where you going to no Russian market at. I have no idea where that is. But you're fortunate. And see, that's a whole nother thing, because you're talking about veggies. Y'all need to look up Monsanto. Look up the secrets of Monsanto. Man, we under attack, people. Straight up. Y'all look up this stuff I say, y'all gonna be like, wow. And it's not conspiracies. You cannot say that BP and what I told you is a conspiracy. It's right there. It's been studies. You look at different products in the grocery store to be a sticker saying BPA free. It's a reason why. You know what I mean? They just didn't decide to single out that one chemical and do that. It's been studies. It's been proven. You know, people like to say this or that, but when it's proof, it's real. You know, it ain't an assumption. You say they had you on estrogen one time, they almost killed you. Ended up with pulmonary embolisms in my lungs twice, real bad. Wow. Well, I'm glad you made it through that. That's messed up. It's really horrible. Yeah, we a lot of times is being the test dummies for stuff too, y'all. Keep that in mind. Sheena, your grandma said soy milk was the only milk my uncle could drink as a child. He's not gay, but he's infertile. Wow. That's a whole nother damn rabbit hole to go down to about infertility. Because if you're infertile, then that's another way of killing you, because you can't reproduce, so it won't be no more of you. And, you know, we are all a product of our families passing down knowledge and information. Think of how much time your parents or family or whoever helped raise you, how much time and effort they spent helping you to be a grown person. All that time, energy, this, that, and the other. And then you're gone and can't reproduce and pass that information and knowledge and experience down. That's like generations and generations and generations gone. It's crazy, man. Yeah. My nephew was lactose intolerant, so he had to drink goat milk. But he damn sure ain't infertile. This boy done had about 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. He keep popping them off. Russian markets in Philly and Montgomery County. Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. They ain't damn sure don't have that over here where I'm at. But this place don't have any culture. I hate living here, to be honest with you. It's just, oh my goodness, it's just a corporation. This is a big corporation. That's it. If it ain't a corporation, they don't have it. So I don't know. Yeah, Agent Orange, that was in Vietnam War. Yep, caused a lot of cancer and did stuff to people. So, you know, we got to look at that stuff. Yeah, and also, you all should look into Anthony Fauci. You know, he actually produced vaccines. So he would have a vested interest in vaccines and things. You do a little background on him, you'll find out he's in it getting a little money too. So I don't know. This is a good point. Why do some people hold on to the urban myth 5G network caused the COVID virus? So this is the problem. with conspiracies and with lies and hidden truth is that when people start finding out truth, but they don't have any real person to guide them, then they start connecting dots that don't connect. And then it doesn't make sense. And then it allows people to hear it and say, conspiracy theorists is dumb, y'all are crazy. When in actuality, people are putting together things that don't go together. 5G does have something, and so does the COVID, but they are not connected. And so just because they both may be happening at the same time don't mean that they working together. So the 5G is what people, it's the fifth. 5G stand for fifth generation. It's the fifth generation of internet. Okay, the fifth generation internet. It's going to move faster. It's instant uploads, all of this great stuff. But what they needed it for is to be able to do instant tracking and all kind of other stuff, and using the cashless society and all kind of other things. And then they have to put up more towers because the range isn't as long. So now we'll be saturated by more of these waves. And again, we are all guinea pigs. No other generation in human history has lived with Wi-Fi. No other generation has lived with 5G or any of the G's. So we all are being experimented on. We don't know what this effect is going to have on human bodies in the long run. We all are finding out. A lot of people think that extra towers and the extra strong signal is going to cause cancer.
Y'all talking about 5G now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you never know. We all are finding out as we go. It's not exactly ridiculous. It's ridiculous to say that the poles cause cancer. To cause COVID. Those poles do not cause it, but here's another thing. 5G towers, the 5G towers emit a lot of radiation, and radiation can weaken your immune system. Mm-hmm. So if we all are living in cities that are 5G with all these towers everywhere, that means that your immune system is constantly being weakened, which then can allow for things to come and get you easier than if you lived without that towers always around your life. So you got to think of that. Sally, yeah, it did. Yeah, yes, it did, Jay. Agent Orange killed my husband. He was a lot older than me, but 2 years in Nam got sprayed with the stuff. He was in the jungle. Yeah. Agent Orange was one of the first big things that people brought out because they sprayed it because it was able to destroy the jungle, and they were able to see because the jungle was so dense that it was hard to fight. You couldn't see where people was hiding. So they used that chemical and they sprayed it from airplanes and stuff to do that. But some of the troops got it, and when they got home, they had cancer. And so Agent Orange was one of the first big things that people were speaking out on the government about, giving them cancer and things, and chemical warfare. Where is DMV? Where is that? I don't know where that is. DMV. What is that? It said low taxes here in the DMV.
Oh, that's in Maryland.
I don't know where that is. Yeah.
DMV, that's in Maryland, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff. We gotta be careful out there, y'all. Speaking of that, this is one reason why I'm not in a hurry to get the vaccine just yet, because I'm still in the information gathering stage. And as we see, it's new strains, worrisome new strains are emerging. Why now? And it's evolving ways to evade the immune system and become more infectious. So, like, how many vax would I need to take? If I take this one now, would it be good enough next year or 6 months or whatever? So,
and what if you take one and then you end up being allergic to the other one? So, like, I don't know what's happening then.
Exactly. Okay, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Well, I damn sure don't want to live in DC right now. Speaking of DC, they got a proposal to make it the 51st state. They need to go ahead and make Puerto Rico 52nd right afterwards.
51st states? What?
Yeah, you don't think DC should be a state?
What, like his own state?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's wrong with just having 50 states? I was told about the 50 states. What we need all these extra states for?
So when you are a state, you have rights. So
they want their own rights. Say no more. Yep.
And that's how Trump was able to do certain things in DC because they don't have a senator. So that's how he was able to say no National Guard and do stuff like that because there's nobody to run it. They got a mayor. They do have people that live there and vote, but they don't have any representation. So, and everybody is stuck on 50 states because it's a nice round number. But other than that, that's it. That's the only thing that's a benefit.
Right. Okay.
We used to be 48 states until we added Alaska and Hawaii in the 70s or late 60s. And then once we got to 50, we acted like, okay, we're perfect. 5-0. And that's why DC and Puerto Rico have had the problems they had.
What's wrong with my stuff?
So I don't know. Yeah, I'm worried too, Sally. I don't know when or if I will. I'm still waiting to see. Yeah, he's saying it should be a state. And I agree, it should be a state. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
Eleanor Holmes Norton served as their senator or representative of DC. Okay. I know they don't have something because they're not a state. I think it's senators. Because each state get 2 senators or something. And some other stuff they don't have because they're not a state. But I don't know. With all this stuff going on, I'm just trying to be careful out there. And it's people that are dirty, man. Like this couple, they were a wealthy couple. They pretended to be members of a remote indigenous community so they could get a vaccine before everybody else.
Wow.
They claimed to be Native American or something. And he was the casino company CEO. And they chartered a plane to a remote indigenous community in Canada. They broke isolation requirements and pretended to be members of that population so they can get the vaccine last week. As if that remote population wouldn't recognize that they don't know them.
Right.
And he was 55. His wife was 32. Look at him. And they then did that. But they only got a $500 fine, which is basically nothing.
Right.
And this is them right here. They are clearly white, and they claim to be Native American. So what do y'all think about this right here? You think people should be trying to do this? I think if they really want to get it, give it to them. But I know some people want to do it in this order, and the community that most at risk and different things. So I don't know. What you think about that, Tamika?
Man, look.
As Young, what you think on that? Y'all looking like y'all getting tired.
No, they should not. They should not take it. I told you they should. I would not take it. Like I said, it will affect my health, affect my body. and doesn't know what it's gonna do. So I said we have to be cautious. That's why I said they should be very cautious about taking this vaccine.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. Before I go, I'm gonna hit y'all with a little bit of financial stock news. So for those who ain't been noticing or paying attention, well, not that. GameStop and AMC movie theaters stock has been going through the roof because of a group on Reddit that have decided they basically are doing like the movie Trading Places, similar. So they decided to AMC was at $2 a share and they got it all the way up to $20. So that means they done made damn near 18 times their money, 200% profit. And what is happening is, so they're buying stuff like GameStop and AMC at a low price. Now these companies, big hedge funds, put money that they were going to lose money. And so when they started buying those stocks at a large amount, it made them start to make money. So those people that bet money that they were going to lose, they then had to put more money on it to try to cover their losses. Right. But that in turn pushed the stock up higher too, because more people investing in it, more people buying, it keep pushing it up. And GameStop was at $10. Now it's like almost close to $400.
Okay.
And so say if you had 1,000 shares of GameStop, now, at $10, now at damn near $400, you got $400,000, whereas it cost you $10,000. Because if you'd have bought it at $10 a share, and you bought 1,000 of them, that's $10,000. And then in a week, in just like 1 week, now it's at $400. You made $400,000. You know what I'm saying? And then people are trying to buy into it, this and that. But what's going to happen is they're going to pull all their money out because they made so much money in profits. They're going to want their money out. And then the stock is going to start to fall because everybody pulling their money out.
At the same time, right.
Right. So one way, if you guys are interested in trying to get money on this, you might want to bet that it's going to go down, which is options. You want to do in options. And, I'm making it simple, but it's a little more complicated than that. But you can actually do this on your phone. I do this stuff on my phone. It's not that complicated. And you can put money that it's going to go down within the next, 6 months. And I'm pretty sure that the stock will be going down within the next 6 months because there's people are making so much money. Once they take their money out, it's going to go down. So a couple people messaged me about this, and I wanted to bring it up before I get out of here. It is very interesting to see that we actually have the power now. See, before we couldn't have done this. And when I say we, I mean we the people. So because of the apps on your phone and because of Reddit and building a community. So they got a community on Reddit that was talking about investing. And they decided together to go ahead and do that. And because everybody now has access to buy stocks because it's on your phone. Before you needed a lot of money or you needed the stockbroker or something. Now you can do it on your phone and it's free. So that allowed all kind of people to do that. Yeah, see, this dude made $500,000. My email is the same as my, Cash App, Twitch, and my YouTube channel. Everything is JAYMOOREREVIEWS. This is at Gmail, but you can check me out there. Now my Twitter is at J Stradamus. But don't forget to check me out on Facebook as well. I put different stuff on Facebook. You can message me, send me different stuff. I'll try to check it out. And there's the email. So, you're more than welcome to send me stuff on any of the social media platforms. Email. I'll try to check it out and look for it. And, appreciate you. And, of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe because, need a little bit of help we can get. Before I get up out of here, let me see. Hold on. Somebody just had something I saw that I wanted to say. Okay. Did you hear anything about the GE stock? It's cheap right now, but I heard it's going to soar. GE has been cheap for a long time. It's the oldest company on the stock market exchange, if I remember correctly.
Ain't GE the refrigerator?
Yeah, they make all kind of electronics, but yeah. They stock has been very cheap, like under $5 for a long time. I didn't hear anything about them yet about the soar, but I'm gonna take a look and keep my eyes open for it to see. Maybe I can get a buck or two off of GE. But hey, you never know. All you people that are young, I definitely suggest y'all start trying to invest to save some money. Right now, GE is at $11. It was at $10. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see in the last year. So it's been around $5 or $6 for the most part, and now at $11. So hey, you might still be able to do it. You never know. Hey, cigar, you got cigar. Don't like cigar. It's like the cigar email. You like that one, huh? That's what's up, man. I'm glad you checked out his show. He does talk about stocks and information. So if you all want to hear more about stocks and details about it, Tyson is good at talking about that stuff. And I even ask him on the side about stuff for me. So he's real cool and informative. And I believe it's on Sundays and Mondays that he talk about investing. And I suggest if y'all want to learn more, y'all could check him out and he get real detailed with some of that. And they've been making a lot of money too. So, I've seen it and I've heard it and I've been shown the proof. So, he is making money and they are making good moves. So it's definitely worth checking out if you want to know more about that.
Right.
Sally Ann, thank you so much for the support. You came right on time because I'm about to get up out of here. And, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Thanks a lot to Mika and S. Young for coming on through. And, we'll see what happens with that and in the future. You want to say anything before you get up out of here, Tamika? Look like you tired.
I don't.
Been a long day.
Yeah, a very long day. So stick around for the after show. I gotta, stick around for the after show. It's coming to a theater near you, so.
The coming to a theater near you. S. Young, before we get up out of here, you want to say anything?
Yeah, man. Always keep striving. Have a good day for tomorrow. Live life to the fullest.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sound good. SJ, what's up, man? Checking in on Twitch. Send me messages on Facebook sometimes. Appreciate you.
One more thing. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
One more thing. Have you ever thought about or wanted to get into doing a review on, because I watched a couple of other things, but doing a review or a fan theory about the new power coming up. What's your take on that? Or are you not gonna even get into that?
I'll get in it, but let's wait till Friday. I'll talk about Power season, book 3, Raising Canaan.
Right, Friday.
This Friday.
Okay.
So I'll let y'all know what I think on that, and we talk about that and other stuff Friday, and we see how it goes. So it's a good point. Appreciate you, Sally. I am gonna look into that a little bit more my damn self and see. Hey,
yeah, I'm about to jump on the bandwagon too. I'm finna get my CE on. Okay.
I know that's right. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Everybody, thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.